was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. And here's
air it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Giant center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Still even at 2-2.
씨, 저걸 치노.
Just underway here in Southern California. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. In now, Buster Posey. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes the count. A ball and a strike. The 1-2. This is line to left. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Okay, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Derek Rodriguez will be the man on the mound for the G-men. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Into the box now, Justin Turner. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Here comes the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
To 1-2 now. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Panik shading to his right. That's the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Trout looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First offering on its way. And this ball's pretty well struck
넘어가나?
high and deep to left field. Left fielder looking up.
달다.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Here's Corey Seager. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Crawford. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. And he lays off for
야, 저게 볼이가.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate.
아이,
that gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Digging in, number 26. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Now the 0-1. Strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sent on the ground out to second. Taylor's got it. To second for 1.
감사.
To first, and they get them both. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Stripling has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do,
어이, 씨, 스트라이크가.
he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Full count now, 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. The payoff pitch one more time.
그렇지.
He struck him out. Digging in now, Cody Bellinger, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Tough one to lay off.
이게 뭔 스트라이크고 이거. 씨발까. 아, 심판 씨.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
There's a swing and a drive
홈런,
well
홈런.
out to right field. Back goes Pence.
그렇지.
And it's gone as they add still another.
1호 홈런 벨린저.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
And now is Yasiel Puig. Little dribbler down the line. But that one rolls foul.
와,
Swing and a miss at the
뭐고,
good old
공,
Uncle
씨.
Charlie. Hard hit at third. Taken in by Longoria. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, number 13. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch curveball swung
와,
out and
커브가
missed.
좋네, 저
Strike one.
새끼 이거.
Swing line
안타,
drive.
이루타.
That's gonna be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put Goodwood on.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And this one's in the dirt. Comes set with the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1 home. Is hit very well to
뭐,
right.
홈런을
This
봐.
one's hammered and it's gonna go. That
뭐가
one
씨,
is
홈런으로 점수 따노.
gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
In now, Ross Stripling. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. A fastball that just misses inside. 3 runs already home here. Two and one.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
뭐
Swinging a
안타가.
little blooper to center.
투수한테 안타
In
맞다
there,
이거.
base
에휴.
hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball. But gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center.
아,
Hernandez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Justin Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
2-0 now. Line
안타.
toward center field. In there, a base hit.
투수 교체
One
하겠네.
of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there. But hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Riding in once again, Mike Trout. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point. You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far.
아, 이거 안타 안 되나?
Same page.
And we'll have to leave it there. The
씨.
play is made here to end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning. Lead.
헌터 펜스.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Derek Rodriguez. First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. 1 out, nobody on. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at bat, and it's fouled away. The 0-1 delivery, and there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Hernandez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. And he's back standing. Panik is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Puig on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Here's Corey Seager. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there's 1 down now. Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws. There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Cody Bellinger becomes out number 2 this inning. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Posey over to his right, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Here's Buster Posey now as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball in for a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First pitch coming, here it is. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Two balls and two strikes to Crawford. He pulls this one into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They trail here 4-0. At the plate, number 13. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Into the box, Yasmani Grandal. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
The 0-1 pitch. Drilled to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Settling in now, Ross Stripling. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Panic is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers. Stepping in, number 26. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Ready for another chance? Evan Longoria. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Try again, 1-2. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And that's in there for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding his zone.
2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Kelby Tomlinson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hence, a runner at first with 2 gone. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Missed with a breaking ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk. Derek Holland will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Derek Holland.
Way out in front. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And this will be handled by Pence for the first out. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have. Ready once again, Justin Turner. Previously against Derek Holland. He's 1 for 5. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. On the ground to the left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. Runners on first with 1 down. Started that swing a bit too early.
뭐가 느리냐.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hernandez moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next for the Dodgers, Corey Seager. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! So it's a 2-run homer for Corey Seager. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, Posey wanted him to waste one out of the zone, but he made a mistake in the zone, and now he's paying for it. It's a game of inches, folks, and they know that better than anyone right now.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. No balls and a strike to count. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is the left fielder. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Dodgers do strike for 2. Here's Joe.
네.
Panic, and Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Center fielder number 7.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Crowd on the run. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Buster Posey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 0-2 the count to Posey.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Puig is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. In now is Yasiel Puig. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Skied down the left field line.
와, 안
Left
뻗나?
fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. At the plate, number 13. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Lifted in the air to center field. Hernandez is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The catcher, number
Here's the
9.
catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Holland into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. 2 out, nobody on. And he looks like a new man out there as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
This is in the air out to right field. Pence giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Alex Wood is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. taken high and deep to
와,
right.
뭐고?
Back goes Trout at the track. The wall. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Shortstop.
As he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's 1 for 2 in this one. This is line to left. Bellinger is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first
Now
out.
batting.
Ready now, number 26. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. High in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in, Evan Longoria. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Missed with a breaking ball.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
A ball and a strike now. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So striding in, Alex
Waiting out
Wood.
for the Dodgers.
He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. Matt Kemp is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Matt Kemp.
The 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Previously against Derek Holland, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Kemp, once an Atlanta Brave, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
아,
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Chris Taylor. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Taylor.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off.
적정
the inning.
성공.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And looked like ball 2.
아, 이게 무슨 스트라이크고, 씨,
Strike, and that
볼이지.
evens the count at 1-1.
아, 나 씨, 오심 진짜.
1-1. Misses ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Hard hit ball to
그렇지.
second. And that's through for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now 7-1. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He launched
걸리면
one over the wall
넘어간다.
back in the opening frame. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here.
투수 안 바꾸나, 투수?
Loaded now with still nobody out.
Dan, right here you see a situation where
와,
no
투수 안
doubles
바꾸네.
defense can come
미쳤네.
back and bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest
아이,
with you. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
And I believe they'll say he
아,
pulled the
체크 스윙
play.
안 해가.
Yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. And a half swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Cody Bellinger. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Popped him up.
아, 뭐야, 뭐, 하.
Room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Looking to minimize the damage here.
아, 아깝다.
Taylor, the runner at third. Turner at second. Trout at first. 2 out in the inning. Next 0-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Hernandez has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Number 46 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 46.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. It was a walk in his last trip. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Taylor. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Gregor Blanco will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Right over the middle, knee high. Popped him up. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2. Here's Joe Panik. Lifetime history with Josh Fields. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
덜다.
Giant Tony Watson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So stepping in, number 13. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats.
안타.
Stung into
3루타,
the gap in
3루타.
right center for what should be extra bases.
아씨, 위로밖에 못 가네.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the front of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Softly hit here to the left side. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out.
Now batting, number 46.
오틀리도 있네? 오틀리 한번 넣어줘야지.
Chase Utley will get a chance with a runner in scoring position.
백발 로장 나온다.
Chase Utley.
아, 뭐 오른쪽이네.
And this one gets away.
안 뛰노? 아, 씨, 조작 잘 보네.
And no advance. It's ball one. Runner at second here with one man out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Hernandez. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely.
Now batting, second.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Chris Taylor. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the pitch.
안타.
Center field, and that's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an 8-1 ball game. At the plate, Justin Turner, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Taylor isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate.
점수 쭉쭉 내네.
They push their lead to 8 now.
And that just pains a pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busted around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
아, 싱커가 95마리고.
Nothing in one.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little.
에라. 아.
Gets him, and the side is retired. Ryan Matson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Digging in once again, Borges Hernandez, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
1-2 now.
커터.
Ball 2.
오, 90말 거든지. 커터.
Weak chopper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
보자, 브레이킹 볼이 체인지업. 아, 제구가 거지 같네, 이거.
But he won't offer at it. 3-2. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey, and he fouls this one off. Down the third baseline. And there's his first base hit in this one. Bellinger fields cleanly.
포즈가 달리기가 76이나 되나? 아닌데, 아, 포즈 아니네. 이제 포즈네.
First offering on its way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
아, 큰일 났다, 이거.
2-0.
아, 씨, 투수 다 쓰네. 젠슨 쓰면 안 되는데.
2-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Popped him up. And that's going to land foul. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's a foul ball. Liner towards second. This is hauled in by the second baseman.
큰일 날 뻔했다.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Career numbers with Madsen. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
You know, the old
제구가
throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. First pitch coming, here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come.
자, 마지막 커터. 몸쪽.
Last strike here for the Giants.
그렇지. 그렇지.
Good night.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ross
3연승. 마치 4월 또 샌프란시스코. 뭐지 이거 무슨 마크지 저거?
Welcome to Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty V, we're talking about a team that is white hot right now, D-Row. They've won the first 3 games of this 4-game series. They'd like nothing more than D-Row win this one here and finish it off to a nice 4-0 series.
Yeah, you take the first 3 in a series, you want to step on their throat right here. You don't get a chance too many times to take 4 games from somebody. They have that opportunity in front of them today.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Tip your cap if you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle. Couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack, but chalk one up for the offense on that.
Gorkys Hernandez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands, it wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, Dero. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire, but you should be focused on the pitcher.
Here's Buster Posey now. He's set and the pitch. Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit.
말로다 씨.
And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1
Oh,
almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again, fear of bases being loaded, or he's willing to break something off.
Number 26 is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Kemp giving chase. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Crawford. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. 0-1 the count. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And that gets down as he can't get there in time. In to score, the runner from third.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Weak chopper up the line. He's got it. A throw to the plate. The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Standing in, Hunter Pence. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kemp on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that in. Digging in now, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dodgers, second baseman.
Here's the pitch.
Taylor.
And it's fouled away. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens throughout the course of a season. You're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
Line drive to center field.
아,
Hernandez
조명으로
is
가나.
there, 2 gone.
Batting third, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. His past meetings with Samardzija. He's a .333 hitter. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And now the Giants pitcher, Jeff Samardzija. He'll get us started in the top of the second. In there for strike 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Dodgers have really dominated so far. They've got the chance to complete a sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Certainly would, and you hope yesterday they didn't empty out the bucket of runs. They'd like to use some of those runs today and hopefully secure another victory.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Little dribbler down the line. Turner takes it in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Center fielder number 7.
Now in the box, Gorkys Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try. Drilled to the left side. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So that'll extend the inning with 2 away and bring in Buster Posey to bat. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
뭔 자꾸 안타고.
Ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them.
They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Now the 2-0. Laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Popped him up. Turner will put this one away, and the side is retired. Here's Corey Seager. His past meetings with Samardzija. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Popped him up. Longoria in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
Batting fifth.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He went deep in the contest last night. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting sixth.
So here's Matt Kemp
Right
now.
fielder, Matt Kemp.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Line toward the gap in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 26. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the third. Stepping into the box, Brandon Crawford. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Bellinger will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting,
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Yanked on the ground down the line. Here it comes on 0-2. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Pence, playing here in his age 34 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Leave one. They lead it 4-0. Now to the plate, number 13, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Yasmani Grandal is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Ball and a strike.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
The 1-2 down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
From the stretch. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out. Standing in, Chris Taylor hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Chris Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hernandez is calling for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping up now, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Grandal stands at second with 2 gone. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
한 개만 더 지켜보자.
The 3-1 pitch.
못 참는다.
Straightaway center
아!
field. Hernandez has a read on it, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Jeff Samardzija comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
He throws him on the fastball there. Jeff Samardzija goes quietly, leading off the 4th. Hit out towards second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Center fielder number 7.
Digging in and looking for more, Yorkis Hernandez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Chopped weakly to the left. Turner ranges to his left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told, to the Into the box now, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Trout has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
The batter, number 5.
Here's Corey Seager, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choking poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Seager, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
뭐야? 오늘 지금 병원 다니고 있다 지금. 하나 연차 써가지고 병원 가고. 이정이는 지났지. 이틀 지났다. 머리 크다더라. 머리 크다더라. 창자야, 나 성형했다. 성형했다. 네네. 아니, 눈 내기 왜 쓰세요? 내가 약간 눈이 더 피곤한데. 아, 그러면 저도 피곤하고. 태어날 거. 저도 태어났지. 수월을 내가 오늘. 애들 풀고. 좋겠지 뭐. 생각. 안 됐잖아. 나 술 먹고 돌아다니다가 갑자기 이 결혼해가 갑자기 생기면 좋겠지. 생기면 배우기가 좋네. 이제부터 그러니까. 아니, 엄마가 어디고 고등학교 때도 공부 잘했다가. 뭘 첫째 주? 그때 무슨 요일인데? 그날 그 대치형무 있는 날 그전에 월요일 쉬고 하잖아. 맞다. 5월 5일이 일요일이라 5월 6일 대치형무 그날. 야, 7급이면 존나 높은 거 아이가? 근데 예전에 그 대학교 때부터 막 그랬다 이거. 아니 지식 경제 부분 저기 저 위에 올라가는 거야 이거. 그러니까 저도 대단했다. 토요일에 나하고 있었지. 찍어야 되는 거예요, 그래도. 아니, 근데 행위는 가야 될 거야. 뭐, 아니, 행위 원래 부동산하고 있잖아. 아니, 이걸 며칠 예약 좀 해놨을 거야, 나. 어디에? 뭐였지? 아, 그 스타벅스 옆에 있다, 이거. 우리 장모님이 제일 좋아하더라. 아니, 근데 이거 성형을 내가 성형을 그때 아니 나는 할 생각은 없었는데 그냥 견적 보러 그냥 갔어. 근데 씨발 남자들 존나 많더라. 그냥 가니까 뭐 이래저래 막 얘기해가지고 그냥 뭐 130만 원 달라대. 그냥 박 하나가 그래서 또 쇼부 봐가지고 30만 원 깎아가 100만 원 주고. 그래 내가 이렇게 눈에 힘을 안 주면 이렇게 눈 뜨는 힘이 이게 눈을 뜨는 게 아니고 이게 중간에 이마에 여기 힘을 줘가지고 떠가지고 여기 주름도 지고. 그래 내보고 눈 뜨는 게 이게 눈 크게 하려면 힘 주고 떠야 되고 이게 아예 안 되니까. 그래서도 이게 좀 이게 중상하 이렇게 돼 있으면 중이랑 상이랑 중간쯤이라 돼. 아 그래 막 씨발 하자 이래가 그날 그냥 바로 했다 이거. 무섭더라 씨발. 뭐 프로포폴인가 뭐 넣었는데 씨발 완전 뭐 이상한 세계로 빠지는 것 같고. 어지럽습니다 이러길래 예? 안 어지러운데 그러니까 아 좀 있으면 어지럽습니다 이러면 갑자기 씨발 완전 가쁘다 이렇게. 아니 어지럽고 이렇게 얘기하는 건 다 들리는데 눈 감고 있으면 막 저 세상 뭐 이상한 신비의 세계로 막 빨려 들어가는 것처럼 있다니까. 그게 마치 그냥 그걸로 칼 째고 해도 안 아프대? 마취돼 그냥 그게. 프로포폴이 원래 마취 맞지? 아니 이게 기분이 좋은 게 아니고 기분이 더럽더라니까. 아 나 다시 해라면 못하지 싶다. 그 이게 나이 들면 어차피 해야 된다대. 눈꺼풀. 할 거면 씨발 그냥 젊을 때 해야겠다 이거. 너 지금 눈 뜨고 있으면 눈 존나 크대. 눈이 큰 게 아니고 그러니까 예전에 내 눈에서 이게 힘을 이렇게 그 눈꺼풀이 이렇게 위로 올라갔지 그러니까 쌍꺼풀하고 교정하고 같이 해야 된다대. 그냥 쌍꺼풀을 얇게 이렇게 하고 그거다가 이제 눈매 교정해가 눈 뜨는 님 이렇게 해가지고 뭐 그거는 뭐 어떻게 했는지 모르겠는데 아무튼 뭐 오늘 실밥 풀고 그때 되면 존나 자연스럽게 돼 이 새끼다. 지금 근데 지금 붓기 존나 많이 빠지가 일주일 만에. 오늘 그 아줌마가 또 아니 그 상담원이 이마에 씨발 주름 존나 많이 짓다고 인상 쓴다고 보톡스 공짜로 중간에 주대. 너 태어나서 보톡스도 처음 받아봤다. 근데 아프더라 씨발 보톡스. 박하나 씨 보톡스 안 아프다 하더만. 너 맞았는데 주사 빠느라고 씨 완전 찌르더만 이마를. 왜? 그러니까 그냥 여자들은 계속 맞아야지 그 얼굴 그거 때문에. 나는 뭐 그냥 공짜니까 그냥 맞았지. 씨 미쳤나 내가 그돈 내고 맞게. 6개월 6개월. 니 원래 꼈잖아 근데. 그냥 예전엔 그냥 낀 거예요. 음. 순간 씨발 누군가 했네. 가는 어디 시집 안 가나? 음. 가는 지금 만성인데도 일하고 있다. 좀 하나 되다. 가는 그 뭐고 그것도 안 한단다. 사무소리도. 사무소리 한 200고 일하고 한다. 지금 근데 애 낳아서 지금 볼 사람이 없어. 작년부터 지금 6월달까지 안 갔다. 지금 처자한테 맡기는 거 아니면 우리 엄마한테 맡겨야 되는데. 진짜 애 유치원 갈 때까지 애 계속 봐. 오늘한테 맡겨도 되잖아. 그래 또 젊으신 분이 보면 사실 애 보면 몰라. 내가 또 지금 맞다 내 술 못 먹냐 아니 술을 못 먹는 과학행 가서 내 시간이 있고 결핵은 안 먹고 아니 우리 회사 누가 결핵이 걸렸어 이 새끼 이상하게 좋아하고 결핵 걸리는데 회사 사람 결핵 걸려서 다 받아야 된다 보건소 같이 보건소 가니까 작년이다 작년에 보건소 가니까 내고 결핵은 아닌데 잠이 없어 결핵 그 가지고 있대 우리나라에 뭐 예를 들어서 한 3-4명은 가지고 있는데 이게 발병을 하는 건 아닌데 자녀에 내가 면역력이 떨어지고 하면 꼭 올 수가 있대 왜 해야 될까 그리고 약을 3개월 동안 먹어야 돼 결핵이 아니고 복도가 그리고 이제 지금 피로를 싸고 나도 원래 결핵이 아니까 안 먹어도 되는데 애들이 있으니까 정말 신경 쓰이게 그냥 결핵 먹으면 어때? 근데 형이 뭐 이렇게 좋아하고 내가 해봐야지 사실 사람하고 좋은 거라 됐다 진짜 살 진짜 맛있다. 아니, 임신하고 술을 안 먹었을 건데, 그건 살을 좀 많이 쪘대. 그래, 사고를 임신하고 커피도 안 먹었는데. 아무래도 정말 무섭다. 커피 먹어도 되긴 되는데, 해낼까봐. 내가 그냥 커피 하나 안 먹어. 신기하게 임신하고 고기도 한 번도 안 먹잖아. 고기를 못 먹겠다. 그럼 지금 애 원래 나한테 원래 고기를 좀 먹어야 되는데, 근육 발달에 도움이 되는 저는 고기도 한 번도 안 먹었고. 아니 진짜 못 먹겠다. 나 먹으러 가야 진짜 안 먹어. 저는 그러니까 뭐 먹은 것도 없어. 없어요. 오늘 생각해보면. 아니, 밥만 먹어. 그냥 집밥, 그냥 국 같은 거에 그냥 밥만 먹고. 고기를 이거 알아, 고기 알아가지고 고기 많이 고기 먹이거든. 난 고기 자체가 안 먹어. 근데 임신하면 지금 땡기는 게 있다. 땡기는 게 있는데. 아니, 근데 결혼하면 해보면 안 되는데. 아니, 그러니까 임신하고 초기에는 먹지 말고 한 3개월 다 돼가면 먹어도 되긴 되는데 초반에는 좀 조심해야 되니까. 오늘은 한번 봐주고 모르는데나 안 먹으면 그렇게지. 그러니까 제한적인 거 길게 생겼으면 잘 보내줄게. 난 아들이랑 내 천만 다니고 진짜. 아니 내가 솔직히 진짜 하나를 머리만 좀 작게 하고 하나 계속 머리만 좀 작게 하고 뒤로 병원 가는데 머리가 좀 크니까 내가 소화를 좀 애들 머리 박혀야 되는데 보통 아들 보면 뭐그 많이는 모르겠는데 2, 3 정도 더 크다고요. 좀 머리 크는 건 제한적이게 해요. 병원에서 제한적이게 해놨다. 머리 크는 지금 공부한다. 지금 좀 나아야 하지. 음.
swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Into the box now, number 13, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Panic is there to Crawford for one. Relay to first in time. So striding forward now, Buster Posey. He singled his last time up. Soft liner to the left side. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Next to bat for the Giants, number 26. Last time through was a base hit. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Number 26 goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch hit back up the middle. Seager up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yasiel Puig will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 66, Yasiel Puig.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Line drive to center field. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In now, Justin Turner, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home is high and outside for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Swing and a miss, 2-1. We're in the fifth inning of a 4-3 ball game here. On the ground for Crawford. This could be two. There's one. On to Belt, and they turn to a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old two-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. Now the 2-0 home. Hard hit ball to short. Crawford's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. When we come. Scott Alexander takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 75.
Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And Longoria swings and misses. A good pitch there, and he's down on strikes for the first out. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
여보세요? 난 전화 안 받아가. 뭐. 너무 신경 쓰지 마라. 이제 내일, 오늘 이제 하면 먹겠다, 이제. 이제 좀 이따 먹으려고. 아니, 그러니까 내가 먹고 싶어야 먹지. 이제, 별로 안 먹거든. 오면 먼저 요거트 먹거든. 잘했다. 전화하면 좀 받아라, 여보. 걱정하니까.
He lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's the second out. So here now is the pitcher, Jeff Samardzija. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Here's Corey Seager. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. Pulled toward right center field. Panik calls for it. 1 away. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 3 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and coming up the dangerous right fielder Matt Kemp. From the stretch, up the middle and off his leg. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play, and hopefully the pitcher's okay. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. No balls and a strike to count. Hot shot down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Pitcher, Scott Alexander.
Austin Barnes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Austin Barnes.
Hit to short. There is Crawford. He'll go the short way to panic at second, and that ends the inning. Pedro Baez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Joe Penny. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. 2-2 one more time. Lifted down the line in left. Turner in foul ground, and they can't run it down. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Popped up, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Borges Hernandez. Career numbers against Baez. He's 1 for 4. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Missed with a slider.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Now batting, Buster Posey. It was a single for him in his last at bat. And that's up and in for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Reyes Moronta gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Striding into the box, Chris Taylor. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now. Mike Trout. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2. It's a high drive to left. Back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate. But the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
So batter number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hernandez waits on it, and the inning is over. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Brandon Belt. Career numbers against Baez. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding in, number 26. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. The Dodgers leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he'll step off and try and reset. ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Count is 1
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Seager into shallow center. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. Derek Law is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
number 64.
Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Plays off 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. On the ground to the right side. Belt has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter.
So here's Matt Kemp now.
Matt Kemp.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Three and 0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Fouled away. The 3-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Full count, 3-2.
Line towards center field. Hernandez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. And it's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Back in the entertainment capital of the world with baseball on the show. Thanks for joining us as we're set for what remains in this one. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ripped down the line. This will get foul for strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Drilled to the right side. Taylor has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He was a ground out victim last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Kelby Tomlinson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. A sold-out crowd, 56,000 strong at the start, all up in L.A. He hangs a K to end it as the Dodgers complete the 4-game sweep of their division rivals at home.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Los Angeles jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Pedro Baez claims the win out of the live inside Shake. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, Chase Utley.
He's set and the pitch. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second here tonight.
In now is Yasiel Puig. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. just misses with a curveball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
On to first, and a good start to the inning for Buchholz. 2 away now.
Mike Trout.
In now, Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. Souza is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So coming to the plate, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Center fielder, A.J.
Makes a fastball on the inside corner. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
The 2-1 home. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Kemp arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Oh, man, I love what A.J. Pollock does for this offense. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
He's around first, heading for 2.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. His career batting line against Hill. He's 3 for 9.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
3-2, full count. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Cody Bellinger, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First delivery to him on the way. Short, hit hard. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Stepping up to the plate, Corey Seager. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And quickly, there are 2 away. Into the box now, Matt Kemp. Lifetime against Buchholz. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. A fastball right over the outside corner.
2 straight.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe...
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will... Eduardo Escobar standing in.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks. Third
Here's the
baseman,
first pitch to him.
Eduardo Escobar.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Batting fifth.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Steven Souza. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Escobar gets his lead at first. Nobody out. 1-1.
Counts 1-1.
Squared that one up just a little late. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Steven Souza is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. John Ryan Murphy comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Trout is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in, Nick Ahmed. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great...
Ouch, that one hit him.
First base. Batting 8.
Here's David Freese to stand in. Lifetime against Buchholz. He's just 1 for 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Souza is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. The pitcher, Rich Hill, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Barnes leads off first with 1 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Rich Hill is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. Back to the top of the order now, and making his way in is the second baseman Chase Utley. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. Stepping into the box, Yasiel Puig. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And this is low, ball 1. Puig tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Third inning, no score to this point. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
To 2-2 now. Ready with the 2-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will... Up next for Arizona, Clay Buchholz. As we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Rounded down the third baseline. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-2. Still 1-2.
That's ball
Cut
2.
fastball misses 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
And that's out number 1.
The batter,
Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Cold strike 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
the batter,
Digging
number
in the
4,
switch hitter, Ketel Marte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Ball,
Now
that's
a
out.
fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Marte, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
And a breaking ball stays outside.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
number 35.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The next 1-2 pitch. Sliced hard, but foul to the left.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Smoke toward the hole. And there's out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Now Corey with a swing and a deep drive to right. And that one is gone. A solo home run for Corey Seager. Second home run early in the year, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
And he was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the third guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning when you're rolling out there on the mound. That might have happened here.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta's under it, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 LA. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. It'll be Paul Goldschmidt that leads things off.
Baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch of the at-bat.
야뭐 안 나가? 너무 이쁘다.
응?
야, 니 눈 너무 이쁘다, 야. 진짜 이쁘네, 눈.
진짜가.
is taken outside for ball one. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first down.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, David Peralta. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there at the knees, strike one.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, third baseman.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another.